Hello, my name is Terry Guerrero, Digital Learning Specialist for Laredo I.S.D. Today I'm going to be teaching on Google Keep. This is a part one video series of 3 parts with Google Keep. The second tutorial that you'll be seeing is how to use it as an integrated product. The title of that one will be Outlining a Research Paper with Google Keep. And then the third one you'll be seeing is going to be the teacher displaying it with their students. You'll get to see how it's being used in the classroom and how the students can interact with the application. So today, like I said, we're just going to be talking about the basics and the features that are inside of Google Keep. Google Keep is a note-taking system. It could be used for reminders or any kind of notes that you may want to make really quick. For example, right here, I'm going to make a groceries list, and I can say I'm going to need apples, grapes. Sorry, should have put the S right there. And I'm going to need to buy some chicken and bread. And the list could go on if you'd like. But here I've listed a few items and I can close that and it becomes a note. I can make show boxes so that when I am at the groceries, I can list them and scratch them off that I've already gotten them. So again, that was inside of here, but for the purpose of staying in order, we're going to go one by one on the features from left to right. Now that was for checking boxes or unchecking boxes, actually. Let me try to hide the check boxes. Okay, right here on this first one listed here, it's a reminder. I have to go to the groceries sometime next week at 8 o'clock is fine, or I can say, actually, I need to go right after school at 4 o'clock. So I can change that time. And it's just a reminder that will come out. I believe it will come out with on your phone if you have the application on your phone. This one right here, I wanted my child to see this, and I'm just going to go ahead and share it with my other personal Google email. But if I wanted to send it over to my child and he himself has, I do that. I do send him to the groceries. He himself has the Google Keep application. It will come out in there. And so you'll see their little face right there when you become a collaborator. For the classroom use, you can share the notes with your students and they become collaborators, or you can divide sections and share different notes with different children, depending on how you want to do that. So this right here is a color palette. You may change the color of your note card to any color that you like. And you can keep them all a different color or all the same color. It is up to you. You can add a picture from your desktop if you have something already downloaded, just as a reminder of what that is. I've used in the past QR codes for the kids to just scan in quickly into a site I need them to go to. Or maybe it has another set of directions inside this QR code. That will be fine for them. I'm going to press close and it adjusted the size of the image. Again, I can keep on taking notes right here. Now there's a science fair project coming up. And it is due in 2 weeks, but I need them to bring all their materials. So bring trifold, maybe I need their model, parent signature form, maybe there's a signature that needs to be done. You list what you need from the children. And again, you can color code this. And I can set up my reminder that it will be due next week. And it'll go ahead and message them if I make them collaborators, just like I did to this one right here, depending on if I made them collaborators. I'm going to go ahead and close that one right there just so you could see. And I'm going to continue to talk about other items that Google Keep has. This section is called archive. That means that I can hide or archive this note. I'm not necessarily trashing it. If you'll see here over to the left side, it is just archived, and I can unarchive that. And it will come back up to my notes. Notes right here will be your anchor point, your home point. How do I get back to where I originally wanted to be at? I would just keep pressing the notes button or the little light bulb. Either one will work. Okay, more features that we can look at. It does have a few more things that we can see. We can delete a note if we like. So I'm just going to delete that, and it does go to the trash. The notes in the trash are deleted after 7 days. So if there's something that you would rather or you want to undo that, you can restore that if you like, or delete forever. That is up to you. And again, I'm going to my anchor point. I'm going to press anchor. Let's say here I wanted to add a label to it. I can, and I can enter the name of it. So this will be for writing, or I can say it's going to be for my math subject. You can make different labels to it. And it just labels the card. You can just keep adding, or that label itself, you wanted to name the kids that are needing to, you can change the label right here, needing to be a part of that. Then you can add the kid's name. So I'm going to create. And so I can write different names right here if I wanted to. I can add that there. I'm going to move on and continue looking at the different things. I can add a drawing. So sometimes a child will want to draw out or sketch out some of their work. So I'm just going to sketch out just a drawing. It's supposed to be, let's see, a picture of the Eiffel Tower or something, or maybe, I don't know, looks, I can add that to there. Or whatever you wanted to do to that, you can do that. So I'm going to go again to my anchor notes. And again, that feature was under add a drawing. I can make a copy of it, and the drawing becomes a thumbnail, but it will come out after it's read it. Maybe I don't want to show this one anymore. I can delete that note. Again, I'm going into the more buttons. We went to delete note. We changed labels and added labels. We added a drawing. We made copies. You can show them in text boxes. As you have done those text boxes, it kind of scratches them off though. So it's preference for you if you want to use text boxes, if you want to hide the text boxes, or or not use that. It's up to you. And other feature it has, other last two features that it has is grab image text and copying into Google Docs. I'm going to go ahead and press copy to Google Docs, only because that one takes a while to start to transfer the information over to a Google Doc. And what it does is that it can come out in kind of like an outline form. Now I'm going to go ahead and open that. So as I open my Google Docs, it's already going to bring that one note that I said to transfer over. And there it is, my drawing. But there is another way that I can bring in information from Google Keep. This icon over to the right-hand side will allow me to see all my notes. And I can take them and drag them onto here, and my notes will come out there. Here you can add pictures, resize them. That is up to you, but it's a pretty neat feature that it could be transferred into Google Keep. I'm going to show you another one that I had. This is another Google Keep that I had, and I can have them either listed this way in a long view, or I can have them in grid form. I did want to show you that this one right here, it was from a grab image to text. This can only be done with the iPad.